Alright, welcome back. It's been a week or two since I did any videos, probably longer, I don't know. I went to a women's expo last weekend, then my middle one had strep throat, went back to work for a day and not quite a half, and I have been sick the rest of the time. So this is how I look recovering. But I couldn't wait to, I wanted to do this video and put it together as soon as possible. So it's actually going to be 3 different ones because I'm kind of doing 3 different things here. So it'll be in, the intro will probably be the same, but it'll be the same in 3 different ones. The first thing I'm going to show you is some dupes using Younique Cosmetics and some more name brand cosmetics. Like this is Max Brown Script, and I have found that Younique's Provoked is very much a dupe. I'm going to insert a picture in to show you. And I'm going to do one eye with the cosmetic, with the non, oh, you can tell I'm totally got all this together. I'm going to do one eye with, one side with the Younique and one side with the name brand. I do any other day. I'm going to prep the same. I have oily lids that do tend to crease. So I personally use this number 7 Beautifully Matte. I have a mirror here, so it looks funny. I'm trying to look at both of y'all, myself and there. So I find this too drying on my face, but so you can see it's very tacky. But it's perfect as a primer for my lids. Okay, so there's that. That's the first step I do. Now we have also a Younique Glorious Primer, and it is just a clear, kind of silicone-y feel, but it's not tacky. I guess it is a little tacky, just the right amount of tacky. It didn't, the camera's probably not going to show, but it didn't pull apart as much. So this is going to be my Younique side. I'm going to put that primer on my Younique side. And then something that I would find to be a dupe of it is Prime Time. This is a foundation primer. Bare Minerals is known to be minerals. This is a mineral base. Oh, let me grab my one that's actually for the eyes. My little sample. This one's actually for the eyes. The difference in this one is it's colored. And it's a little slipperier. But keeping with the theme of the same mineral, same kind of concept company, I'm going to do that. And then third thing for I do 3 steps. I do it with the high end, and so there would be no reason for me not to do it with Younique. That's not any kind of diss or undiss or anything to do with Younique. It's just what it is. So if I do it with, if I do it normally, why would I not do it with Younique? So this is a NYX does a white primer or eye base, an eyeshadow base, and an actual primer doesn't call itself a primer. So I'm going to use it. My nails no longer let me in this thing easily, so I just use a better paint some on. So I'm going to use white because I think it'll show up so much better on camera and photos for the purpose of really showing how these look a lot alike. So see, it just kind of whitens everything up. Not clownish white, but just takes away any discoloration and gives it that kind of you know, brightness. Okay, so my first one here is Provoked, like I said, and Brown Script is what I find from MAC for it to be a dupe. I love this as a transition shade to use. I should have prepared with some brushes. Sorry, I keep bringing back behind me. I did not prepare very well, obviously. Okay, so this is a wide, this is actually an e.l.f. angled contour brush, but I just like to use it. And so this, it's powder cut off, so that's what happened there. Alright, so this is the MAC Brown Script. This one is slightly brickier or reddier, but not, I mean, not enough to where it's going to matter. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to call this my Summer Tropics look because it's going to have some pretty bright colors in it. Alright, so then other dupes that I have found is this piece works with our Heavenly. So there's Peace and this Heavenly are dupe. And then this, the Honey, is a dupe for our Gorgeous. There you go. And then Zero is a dupe for our Devious. And I'll insert kind of swatches that I did earlier on my arm as I was trying to work it out, figure it out. And all these can be bought individual, but I got this in this palette, 10 bucks at Christmas. It was on sale. So not a bad deal when they're on sale, but I think originally it was probably $35, $40. I think Book of Shadows. This was one of the Book of Shadows. So there you go. Alright, so I've got my transition color. I've also put it on quite dark for purposes of this also, just to warn you. Alright, so I'm going to use this Heavenly as my crease color. Big funny faces. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to take Peace and see how much, I mean, I didn't use very much pigment at all. Wish I could have shown you. I mean, I still got a ton. I'll show you when I'm done. I got my other colors on it. You know, how dark. This is a matte. This is a little bit more shimmery. So there is a slight difference in that way. Look how pigmented that went on. This one, I'm really having to do some pressing to get that color payoff. Okay. Alright, so then I go through, you want to blend those edges, bring them together. So you use kind of a fluffy one. There we go. Kind of blend those edges. As you can, I don't know if you can see, but I feel that these blend so much easier. Okay, so then I'm going to do a little Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I don't know, what do I want to use? Alright, so I'm going to use a crease brush. And I'm going to do Gorgeous. And kind of soften all that up. See? And I regret doing that. So, yay! The thing about makeup is it's not forever. Okay, so I'm going to wipe that off. Yeah. Alright, so then I can go back to wherever I put it. Oh, I'm just blind. With this. And re-put this on. Probably did myself a favor because it's not so dark on there compared to this. Alright, so there's that. And I will wipe that off. Get it all off. And this is the honey. I'm just going to put this kind of in the tear duct because I'm going for a tropical kind of look. So I'm going to work that in there. I did not do that for the other one, so because I got myself sidetracked making a boo-boo. So, see, ours are so much more pigmented. You've got to have a real slight hand. And that pilling, it's not from our product, it's from this stinking Boot 7. It does have a tendency to pill like that. Alright, so there's that. Now, I'm going to finish off with, I'm going to smoke this out with, first what I want to do actually is let's blend, blend, blend. Go ahead and blend, 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 blend. To be even, I'm going to make a boo-boo over here. Wipe some of this stuff off. Alright. And then find my thing that I used. And I don't know what I used or what I did with it, so I'll get another one for this. Now, a MAC pigment, this is going to be, I'm going to pay $18 for it, and it is 1.5 grams. So, I'll need to research what size you get in these, but they're $10, and they don't come looking like that 100%. Okay. See, sometimes errors work out great in tutorials because this is the color. Had I not put the white, you can kind of tell this is the part that the white really is showing. So, anyway, it is what it is. Man, when I become an awesome beauty guru, these mistakes won't happen. I'm keeping it real, and I'm drinking my tea. Salute. Okay. So, there's all that, you can see. So, let me go back and add some more. If you think you've taken too much off, you just go back, add some more. And then, might seem silly, but just blend a little bit more. Okay. That totally came off. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I'm going to, right now this looks like a hot mess, but we're gonna fix all that up, so it's okay. It could look like a hot mess. Okay, so I need one more thingamabobber. I should have washed my brushes. Right. So I'm gonna use, again, these are not necessarily the brushes I would use, but for this purpose I am. Alright. So as you can see, you know, these are just, because they're pressed, maybe because they're pressed, they're just not as, just as much fallout, and they are, not as pigmented in a lot of ways. Alright. So, try to get these as even as possible, if that is possible. Okay. So then I take an even bigger, fluffier brush, fluffy, and really buff, 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 buff. Buff, buff. And you just buff until you feel like you've got it the way you want it. And ignore the raccoon. Okay. So I'm going to just, since we're not applying color, I'm just gonna wipe that off and awkward. And just buff. See, these are so seamless, it didn't take as much to buff to get that look. Okay. And I think that with the gold, I did not do this side justice with it. I'm gonna go back in. Alright. Who knows what you're hearing on that TV? It's a Saturday. Okay. So now that this looks scary, take our baby wipe. And clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up. I'm such a dork. Okay, sorry. Okay. And then sometimes I take off too much, and this is why I'm late for work. In case anybody questions why. Okay, I need to bring there we go. Okay, well, there we go. Now I would put my eyebrows on, and what you can do is you can use, this is very small, this is a wax based, I'm almost out, this is by Sally, or Salon something, Salon Perfect, you can get it at Walmart. So you use your wax, then a pigment, this is Beautiful. It's kind of a taupey color. And, oh, and this right here is everything I still have left on there. I mean, this way you just need a smidgen. You don't need a whole lot. Go ahead and unfortunately waste. Okay. So I take out some of this Beautiful, and I take, what do I take? I don't have any of my, I must have used all my angle brushes, but they need to be cleaned. So I'm just going to take what usually is known as a push brush. Okay, so do this, and I just push it in to my lash, or to my, and then I wiggle it around. Okay. And then I'm going to use this just for simplicity's sake. Oh, actually, I need one of these. You can kind of brush it through. See what a difference that makes. So, this is just showing that you can use our loose pigments. There's the 3 matte browns, do a good job. And just kind of push and work it in there. And so for my self-esteem, I say my brows are hateful fraternal twins. They do not look alike at all. And they need wax, so that's a whole other story. But just for simplicity's sake, doing our job to draw them in. You can see it does make a difference in the look. I'm going to extend this out a little bit, color this. Gotta have your brows looking as good as possible. And then just for simplicity's sake, I guess I didn't look hard enough for a dupe for a highlighter. I'm just gonna use Benefits What's Up. And we do. And we just kind of blend it all in. And we just kind of also blend that in. And there we go. So this side is Max Brown's Script and the Urban Decay. And then this is the Younique. And keep in mind that, you know, this was a little bit on the shimmer, more on the satin side. It wasn't pure shimmer. And this is a matte. So they're not 100% dupe, but they're pretty darn close in my opinion. So, alright, thank you for watching, and I will, if I look the same here in a minute, since I'm going to do the lashes. Whoop, whoop.